Hey everybody, John Van Dyke here for New Jersey Exposed. Today is Sunday, December 27th, 2020, and let me see what time it is. Well, according to my phone, it says it's 7:19 p.m. and yes, of course, that is Jersey time because I am still in Jersey. We don't say New Jersey, we say Jersey. Let's get it right. To some of you people in the other states out there, we are known as Jersey. Anyway, so we got a story here that's put out on Facebook from the New Jersey Office of the Attorney General, man I call AG 711. And this has to do with some propaganda. It appears the police are getting beat up on too much. They've been exposed on YouTube for all the bad things that many of them are doing. Not all of them, but many of them. I've been caught on video doing their nonsense. First Amendment orders have exposed a lot of them. People with cell phones, common everyday person with a cell phone, catching them, putting it up there. You know, as one friend of mine who's a retired cop said to me, says, you know, it used to be the cops were watching the people. Now the people are watching the cops. And so now there seems to be this big campaign going on out there that we're supposed to feel sorry for them and they're having such a tough time with their job. So let's see what the New Jersey Attorney General has to say. It says the law enforcement community is no stranger to suicide. They're no stranger to a lot of things like beating up their wives and molesting kids, and lying on reports and hurting people and violating rights and costing taxpayers millions of dollars. But they're not going to talk about that. Detective Santiago's untimely death 2 years ago today motivated me to do something about it. His memory lives on, and every officer we're able to help through our statewide resiliency program. Cops have our backs and we have theirs. I don't know. They have our backs? First of all, I think the Attorney General is full of shit, okay? He is a far-left liberal pushing the far-left agenda. He picks and chooses what laws he's going to enforce. He's done a lot of things that have been very anti-cop. Anyway, I don't feel sorry for them, not one iota. These tend to be big guys. You know, the big guy in school, play football, the bully, those types. It's all big guys. You don't see too many small cops who sign up for this job. They're getting paid, in most cases, 6 figures. That's over $100,000 a year. They can't handle it? Give me a break. You know, let me tell you about my job. I'm in the funeral business. I've seen dead children. I've seen suicides, gunshots, you name it. Autopsies. I've seen a lot of sad things. I've seen a lot of disturbing things. You know what? I don't feel like hanging myself. I don't feel like doing myself in. And what about people like people who work in the emergency room? I've always had a lot of credit going to them because they deal with all kinds of terrible things. Doctors and nurses that work in children's wards. It's very disturbing, upsetting to see a child sick. And it's upsetting for me because I've had to go pick up these children that die. And I see them in the body bag. You don't hear the ME, the medical examiner, crying and whining and killing himself, do you? He sees it all. Absolutely all of it. No, we're supposed to feel sorry for the police because they have such a tough job. I really think one of the reasons they're committing suicide, they have a high rate of suicide, is the guilt. The guilt of getting in the car, and they're not protecting a servant. They're going out there and they're generating revenue for the budgets, because the budget, they have figured into a budget, anticipated court finds revenue, and the police have to generate it. So they have to go out there and screw with people. Then you get the ones that want to escalate and so they can get arrested, because they need to get that arrest in order to get the promotion. So it's a double edge, you know. They're being, if they want to get promoted and they want to have upward mobility, they got to go out and then produce arrests and screw up people's lives. They lie on reports. They beat people up. They beat their wives up. They beat their kids. They molest their kids. They do all kinds of things. So maybe one day they stop and they wake up one day and they realize, hey, I'm not really helping anybody here. All I'm doing is enforcing laws. I'm just an instrument of the government. Maybe that's what goes on. It's I don't feel sorry for them. Maybe what we should do is start a GoFundMe, and we'll generate some money so we can buy pacifiers for them. This is John Van Dyke from New Jersey Exposed. Tell me what you think about the resiliency program and how the police are just having such a tough time, and
Feel for my brother.
then we have to feel sorry for them.
You know, a lot of my brothers are dead or gone, but they've been hanging on the block a little too long. What can I say? I hope they live to see a brighter day. And the ones that are doing fine, God bless you, 'cause you're doing fine.